Welcome back to Psych Insight, where we view the world through the lens of psychology. Today we're exploring the fascinating intersections of psychology and personal finance. We'll be diving into the compelling narratives and insights from a renowned book, The Psychology of Money, penned by the insightful Morgan Housel. This book unravels the complex relationship we share with money and the psychological factors influencing our financial decisions. Stay tuned as we delve into the insights from Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money. Chapter 10 of the book focuses on saving money. When it comes to saving, people usually fall into one of three categories: those who save, those who believe they can't save, and those who don't see the need to save. The real key to building wealth is not about earning more or making savvy investments. It's about your savings rate. Concentrate on the things you have control over, such as savings and frugality. Learn to be content with less. To increase your savings, don't focus on elevating your income, but rather lift your humility. It's your ego that pushes you to spend, to show others what you can afford. The secret to saving more is to spend less, and the key to spending less is to want less. And how do we want less? By not concerning ourselves with the opinions of others. You don't need a specific goal to save money. Life is unpredictable, and having a safety net of savings prepares you for those surprises. Money provides both tangible benefits, like the things you can purchase, and intangible benefits, such as flexibility, control over your time, and a sense of security. In the fast-paced, hyper-connected world we reside in, standing out doesn't require you to be exceptionally intelligent. It requires you to be flexible. This means being patient for opportunities in business and investments, feeling less urgency to keep up with others, and having the freedom to pursue your passions. So remember, to save more money, don't raise your income, raise your humility. The art of saving is really about managing your desires and expectations, not your wallet. It's about recognizing the power of money to provide security and freedom, not just material possessions. It's about understanding that the true value of money lies not in what it can buy, but in what it can provide: peace of mind, opportunity, and a cushion against the unexpected. Moving on to Chapter 11, the focus shifts to being reasonable over being rational. This might initially seem counterintuitive. After all, isn't rationality the bedrock of sound financial decision-making? But let's delve deeper. You see, being rational means making decisions based on logic and facts, free from emotional influence. It's a noble goal, but here's the catch: we're human. And being human means being emotional. Our decisions, even financial ones, aren't made in a vacuum devoid of emotions. Our feelings, fears, dreams, and aspirations, they all play a role in shaping our choices. So what does it mean to be reasonable in this context? Well, being reasonable is about acknowledging our emotional selves. It means accepting that we're not always going to make decisions that are purely rational, and that's okay. It's about striking a balance between our emotional needs and rational thinking. Consider this scenario. You're saving for a dream holiday. Logically, it might make more sense to invest that money for future financial security, but emotionally you yearn for the experience, the joy, the memories that holiday will bring. A rational decision might be to invest, but a reasonable decision could very well be to take that holiday. Being reasonable also means not beating ourselves up when we make a decision that isn't completely rational. It's about understanding that it's okay to make choices that bring us happiness and satisfaction, even if they don't always align with the cold, hard math. Remember, personal finance is just that, personal. It's a blend of numbers and emotions, of spreadsheets and heartbeats. It's about financial health, yes, but it's also about mental well-being and life satisfaction. And that's the beauty of being reasonable. It allows us to make financial decisions that not only make sense on paper, but also resonate with our hearts. It's a more compassionate, understanding, and ultimately, human way to approach money. So don't try to be always perfectly rational when making financial decisions. Try to be reasonable. If you are sensible and reasonable, you can follow through with long-term plans, and you will be better off in the long run. Chapter 12 presents us with a surprise. It poses a fascinating question. How reliable is history as a guide to the future, particularly in the realms of investing and economics? We tend to look back, studying patterns, trends, and events, believing that they can provide a roadmap to the future. But is this approach foolproof? The answer is a resounding no. Here's why. Investing and economies are dynamic fields. They are ever-evolving and driven by innovation and change, factors that history cannot predict. Even if you use AI for investing, the type of investments or portfolio stocks you select will be managed in a specific way and will have limitations. Ultimately, the choice remains yours, even with AI-driven investments, as these bots analyze past data to inform their decisions. But there's an additional layer of complexity. Unlike other fields, investing is deeply intertwined with human emotions. Investors are not robots. They are people with feelings and emotions that can sway their decisions, making their actions unpredictable. This unpredictability introduces an element of surprise. You may have experienced certain financial events or market swings, but does that make you an expert in predicting future occurrences? Not necessarily. In fact, it might cloud your judgment and make you overconfident, leading to surprising results. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. History, while a valuable resource, often misses outlier events. These are the most significant events that have the power to shake economies and redefine investing patterns. Think about the Great Depression, World War II, the dot-com bubble, or the tragic events of September 11th, or the effects of the recent pandemic. These were all unprecedented events, outliers that had a profound impact on the world. In the same vein, the most important events that will shape our future are likely to be just as unprecedented. And here's the surprise: we won't be prepared for them. History, while insightful, can be misleading, as it doesn't take into account the structural changes relevant to today's world. The rules of the game are constantly changing. So, what's the takeaway from Chapter 12? It's this: embrace the element of surprise. Understand that history, while useful, is not an infallible guide to the future. The world is surprising, so the most important events that will happen in the future will be unprecedented, and we won't be prepared. As we reach the end of this enlightening journey through the psychology of money, let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we've uncovered. We've learned that building wealth isn't necessarily about earning more, but rather saving more and cutting back on unnecessary expenses. It's about raising your humility and not your income, and not letting your ego dictate your spending habits. We've discovered that saving money doesn't require a specific goal, but rather a mindset of preparedness for the unexpected turns life may throw our way. Furthermore, we've delved into the concept of being reasonable over being rational when it comes to financial decision-making. Remember, we are humans, and emotions play a significant role in our decisions. Trying to remove emotion entirely from the equation is not only unrealistic, but could also lead us astray. Finally, we've explored the idea that history, while a useful guide, is not a foolproof predictor of the future, especially in fields where change and innovation are the norm. We've highlighted the importance of staying flexible, open, and prepared for the surprising turns that economies and markets can take. In essence, this journey has been about understanding our relationship with money through the lens of psychology. It's about saving more, being reasonable, and expecting the unexpected. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the psychology of money. If you find this content helpful, please share, like, and subscribe to join our community and stay updated with our latest insights by turning on your notification bell. Thank you for watching.